machine, we are going to extend your payments all the way through 18 months if you have an HSN card. So you might want to apply for that in anticipation of that full airing, and you'll see it at work. It's going to blow your mind. All right, we're going to continue our amazing hour with Spectrum Noir. This is the Art of Discovery, the Art of Illustration Discovery set. It's everything that you see here. You get the most exquisite, so it's a 21-piece set. It comes in a gorgeous gift box. This is the way to introduce somebody to maybe the Classique and Illustrator alcohol markers. You're getting 10. You get the fine liner, you get the ArtLiner pigment fine liner, and then you get 9 of the colorable designs on premium marker paper. And I think this is really important. It's like an art class. So if somebody, even you, if you're a little bit hesitant or somebody thinks, you know what, I really want to get into that, into art, I want to get into coloring, this is going to walk them right through it. For $37.95, it makes a fantastic gift for the artist, the non-artist, or yourself. For $9.49, we will ship it right to you. My guest is joining us from across the pond, Sarah Davies. Sarah, this is, as you know, my daughter is quite an artist. She can't use any other markers, which is unfortunate because you can buy like the cheapo markers, right? For like, you know, $10. But luckily we've got HSN, and so she can get the true artist markers. And of course, I love to inspire her to be a true artist. So thank you so much. What a gorgeous gift set this would be.
Oh, I know, Shannon. Now, here's the thing. Quite often when I come here to HSN, I know that I'm speaking to the advanced crafters, and we do fantastic big bundles that are hundreds of dollars that have loads of our markers in. And I thought, do you know what? For this visit, because it's our 14th anniversary, we're going to do it a little bit different. We're going to do a starter kit for all of those who want to get started with illustration and don't know where to start, don't want to spend hundreds of dollars and get all the different colours under the rainbow. They need the starter kit. So this has got, if you can see here, it's a 21-piece collection to get you started. But as you said, we've got 10 of the pens in. Now, a lot of these pens are our specialist Illustrator marker pens, Shannon. Now, just to put it into perspective, these are upwards of $4 a marker because these are our ones that have the speciality brush nib in the tip. So you're getting that brush nib in one end and the fine liner in the other end. Now, what you get in the kit, Shannon, is you get 10 of the speciality markers. You can see here, we've got some of the Illustrator markers and some of our Classique markers, and also the special ArtLiner pen, which allows you to draw and then colour over the top of without smudging it. It's the special alcohol-proof pen in there. Now, as well as that, for me, what I think is really important is you're going to get this tutorial book. So you're going to learn exactly how to do illustration, how the colours all blend together, and how alcohol markers work, the theory behind them, colour theory. You're going to learn all those intricacies, which is brilliant for those of you that literally want to get started. It teaches you how to do it and gives you all of the starter pens to get going with. Then what we've done is we've teamed up with a world-class illustrator. So this is Tatiana. I've taken classes with Tatiana directly before. She's an incredible artist and illustrator. And what you're going to learn is all these little tips and tricks that she does to give the illustration. So what she's done is she's designed a set of illustrations for you to work on. Now, these aren't necessarily for you to make into card fronts or to, you know, to do anything with. These are for you to learn how to do all of the speciality techniques that she talks about. So if I just work on the one that is in the instructions here for me to show you, just so that you can see how the markers actually work. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use that beautiful brush nib of the marker, Shannon, and you're going to anchor your hand down. She teaches you all of this in the instructions, and we're going to do this wonderful kind of flicking technique that you can only get when you use this speciality nib on the Illustrator markers. So I'm going to do that flicking technique, and then I'm going to blend together different shades of markers and learn how you start to get all of that colour blending as we're going through. So this is, when we talk about illustration, Shannon, this is where we're going to. We're using the alcohol marker, we're getting that beautiful bleed and blend, and we're starting to blend together all of these colours And this is the speciality piece that people always want to know about. If you want to learn how to do that blend, this is how we're going to do it. You've got the artwork to work from, you've got the pens to work from, and you've got those speciality nibs. So you can see there how I'm starting to layer up that colour just following through those instructions. Now, it's the same whether we're working on this one. Maybe I want to start and work on the turtle, and we're going to learn some different techniques this time. So now we're going to learn how to work with, for example, the sunshine colour. So I'm going to start and blend down a little bit of the yellow. This is why the pens are so awesome to be able to work with. And then if we want to make new shades, watch this, I'm going to start and blend the green over top of the yellow. And then I can blend, once we get past the green, I can start and blend to create a whole new shade again, the blue into here as well. So I'm picking up a little bit of blue, and we're going to blend the blue through the green. And I'm trying to give you a kind of 5 or 6 minute whistle stop tour here, Shannon, because I want people to understand how you can mix and blend and create new illustrations with the colours that you've got, learning those kind of techniques that she's teaching you. Look at that. Can you see how I'm starting to build up the colour and create new shades of green as we're moving through, just by layering all of those pens up? Now, I'm trying to kind of go really quickly here, Shannon, just to give you the idea. But can you see the sort of things we're going to be learning to do is this sort of illustration, this level of blending, whether it's bleaching out all of your colours like this, maybe it's starting to work. He's one of the butterflies that I was working on, and I was working on some of the colour layering techniques that we're talking about. To me, Shannon, it's all about having the speciality markers, but more important than that, it's learning how to work with them. So for those of you, just to recap again, those of you who are completely brand new to this, the actual markers themselves are speciality markers. So they're the double-ended ones, Shannon. And our Illustrator, you've got a mix of Illustrator and Classiques in the kit. The Illustrators are those beautiful brush nibs with the very fine point end as well. So you basically got a paintbrush on the end of every pen. And they're filled with alcohol ink, which is the special ink that you need to do that bleaching and blending technique that I'm telling you about. So a mix of the ink along with the speciality kind of nibs that you've got in there. In the set, you are getting loads of the different markers, so all the different colours to start with. If I show you on the back, you'll see here, these are all of the different shades that we work with. Basically, we've given you the colours of the rainbow, and then you're going to learn how to bleach and blend the different colours of the rainbow, and then the different pieces of artwork for you to learn all the techniques, and then most importantly, I think, that how-to guide to learn how to do it. So all I would say, Shannon, whether you've always wanted to get into illustration and you don't know where to start being able to do these sort of pieces of artwork and get those speciality blends, or whether you're buying this as a gift for, you know, maybe it's, I know loads of teenagers that kind of maybe don't study art at college, but really have that artistic bone in their body and want to learn how to do these techniques. This would be a perfect gift for them at Christmas. It doesn't matter if you've never done anything like this before, the kit will teach you how to do it all.
Because if you just give markers to somebody, that's lovely, but if they don't know how to use them, they might be a little intimidated. So you're giving them the actual step-by-step that's specific to these exact markers. It's like a tutorial. It's like their training wheels. And then of course they can take that from there. But for $37.95, this is a high-end art set that kind of costs the same as if you were to go to one of those art stores and they give you a bunch of cheap markers. So half of them are dried out and half of them are kind of chalky. These are phenomenal. They actually sort of give you that confidence and you create beautiful works of art. So whether it's for you or for somebody else on your list, what a great gift. $9.49 is on any credit card. And remember, when you see that shipping and handling today and today only for our very special craft event, we